What's up, you guys? Infected Xenon here, coming at you guys with a rock stun deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like rating because it helps out my channel a lot and it helps me like you guys more, because likes, theoretically likes equal me liking you back. So this is rock stun. It stuns your opponent with rocks. You get rocks, you throw them at their face. I'll read Guardian. I was going to say Guardian, but Guardian is kind of a template for all of them because they all do the same thing. During each of your end phases, destroy this card unless you send one Iron Core of Kawakimeru from your hand to the graveyard, or reveal one rock type or rock in general card from your hand. I meant like rock as in like a rock or the rock, the wrestler, or a rock card. You contribute this card to negate the activation of an effect, monster's effect, and destroy that monster. So they all pretty much have the maintenance cost of you having to reveal a rock in your hand, because that obviously play Iron Core. And as you guys kindly, and some of you not so kindly, told me in the comment section of my speed duel, it's a maintenance cost. So even if the effect is negated, you do have to still reveal. If you don't have one, it still gets destroyed, which is a bummer. It is a bummer, but the cards are still good, so it doesn't really matter. You win duels regardless. So pretty much you negate effects with Guardian, you negate traps with Sandman, and you negate spells with the oh so infamous Kawakimeru Wall. So you're just stunning them, negating spells, traps, effects, and you're just laughing because your 1900 beaters is pretty fucking crazy. And with Seal of Orichalcos, they're 2400, which is ridiculous, honestly. And if you ever have that one big push, like effect, spell, or trap, I can just negate it. Took a 1900 beater, but you know what? I negated your card, so it's all good. Next, we play 3 Fossil Dino, which is also a rock level 4, and pretty much we can't special summon. I'm never special summoning. And if you flip face up, destroy all special summon monsters on the field, which is great too. It helps you come back oftentimes, and it's just a really good card. And it's 1200 and 1700 under it's 1200 or 1700 under Orichalcos, which is good considering it's a Vanity's Emptiness on wheels. I do wish it was a little stronger, but with Lance he's really good. Like against Fire Fist, they go bear to a swing into it, you just Lance them damage step. I mean, if they have the Lance, they have the Lance, but if they don't, Fossil Dino just flexes. He's like, yo, I go to the gym. Do you go to the gym, bear? Didn't think so. Flex, flex, nigga, flex. And I won't say these words ever again as we move on to Block Golem, which has a nifty little like drills for handsome Legos, and this is not patented from Legos at all. Like Konami thought of this card design all on their own. If the only monsters in your graveyard are Earth, yep, all 18 monsters are Earth, you contribute this card to target 2 level 4 or lower rock type monsters in your graveyard except Block Golem. Special summon those targets, but their effects that activate on the field cannot be activated this turn. So I can't negate effects, traps, or spells, or maybe I can because they activate in graveyard, but pretty much it's a rescue rabbit from graveyard, allowing me to get up to 3800 or more if I have Orichalcos out, which would be 4800. Free on the field, just one turn, special summon them both, attack directly, and possibly get back like Grandma, which would be perfect. Like I could just get him back, and on your turn if you want to attack into him, gets bounced back. So it's just really good. I only play 2. I mean, I've had so many fucking times where it's so bad. Like I don't know, sometimes I just get this, it's so dead, and I don't like that. And when it's dead, you're just gonna hate life. So it's better to just not not kill yourself. So just play 2. Trust me, 2 is fine. If you want to play 3, go for it, but you don't have to. Finally, the last rock we play in the main deck is our favorite, Neospatian Grand Mole. At the start of damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can return both monsters to the hand. And it's really good against Exceeds, like bounce back Drago, bounce back Ophion, bounce back anything. And yeah, he's nifty because you can also reveal him you can reveal all of those 15 monsters for the Kawakimeru effects. Now, one rock I was testing for a while, but it just didn't seem to work sometimes, was Golem Sentry. And it's a rock, 1800 defense, and once per turn you can change this card to face on defense position, like Ghost Tricks. And when it's flipped face up, target one monster your opponent controls and return it to the hand, which is awesome. It's like Grand Mole, but level 4, so it could facilitate rank 4 plays, but it's kind of slow, and that's why I dropped him after lots and lots of testing. But I just thought he deserved an honorable mention, honestly, so there he is. There's your honorable mention, Golem Sentry. Go check out his YouTube channel, links are down below. And if you don't find anything, I don't know why you're looking there in the first place. So our final 3 monsters to speed up the deck because our deck is incredibly slow. The Lamborghini Mercy of the deck, card, double D, or maybe just 1D. So obviously just a +1 draw card. You can just sit on the back row and just draw 2 cards. and it's good because this deck needs speed, so that's what it needs. And you don't play Upstart or Reckless because it's not a combo deck, and we really do not want to give them more than 3,000 more life points to deal with, because although we do stun them, we barely hit for damage considering we're getting tributed, and we poke for damage every turn, so just having to poke longer just makes it bad. 3 Duality. Duality card, best fucking opening play in the game, in my opinion. That's my favorite opening play. I don't know why. It just always, like, I just like it. Just Duality and card, you're taking through 3 cards in your deck. On top of the 6 cards that you opened up with, you're just leaving, like, what, 31 cards left in your deck. Turn 1. Like, that's awesome. I like it. I play the Seal of Orichalcos just for the 500 attack boosting. It makes all their cards strong as hell. Makes Fossil Land a 17, makes our Kawaki Miros 24. And it just, all in general, makes me a happy camper, and I can steal their souls after I beat them in the duel. 2 lands, protect our monsters. We don't have to waste Sandman or Wall as often, or maybe not even Guardian as much, so we can just sit on this, damage, step, fun, all the good stuff. We get the lands, you just like stab it through your opponent, and you have fun. Yeah, that's what happens. 3 MSTs. There shouldn't be an explanation about 3 MSTs. Book of Moon. It's a trap. It's offensive trap. It's awesome. I love it. Dark Hole, because if we can just clear them and then swing for our own thing, we're having fun too, I would say. Traps, just generic traps for hate. Double Mirror Force, double fucking Blackhorn of Heaven, like the best trap in the world right now. Like, it's such a good card, like, honestly. Damn, I can't believe no one was playing this ever before, but now that everyone has acknowledged it, counter trap funness is awesome. That's why we also play Solemn Warning, which essentially does the same thing, except you pay 2,000 life points, but it's good. It's better, obviously. That's why it's at 1, and Blackhorn isn't. So Compulse, Bottomless. My fucking shit's so laggy. Holy titties. 3 Fiendish, just negate effects. So we can negate everything in this deck, like spells, specials, traps, effects, attacks, summons with torrentials and shit like that. So that's pretty much the main deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I mean, again, you just stun. The objective of this is to just try to get like 2 monsters on board somehow, some way. I mean, with all the traps you play, it shouldn't be too ferociously hard. Then when you have the 2, you're gonna tribute 1 whenever, you know, something happens, or you contribute both, obviously, but you're just wasting their hand advantage while you're tributing, and you're gonna recur them with Block Golem, you're gonna summon Fossil Land, you're gonna sit on them with lances, MSTs, traps, and you're just gonna dwindle down your opponent's resources to a point where they're top decking or in a really bad situation, and you just grind over them and beat them. One thing this deck cannot do, this deck cannot OTK for fucking shit. There's no fucking possible way you can OTK this deck at all. And that is one thing that's not good. You're always going to be in a grind game, and if you play this deck in your life, you're always going to go into time more often than not, unless they OTK you or they just really cannot do anything. And it's not a boring deck to play, because it's a bit boring for your opponent. It's fun for you because you're just negating everything and you're laughing at their face. And Guardian is a fucking badass rock statue with a sword that's made out of rock as well for some fucking reason, with an orangey background that all 3 of them share. And then like Grandma just happens to have an orange background too. It's not my favorite kind of deck to play. I don't really like playing boring decks like this. I like decks where you have options to choose and not just going like Guardian set 5 reveal, because that happens, you know. You have 7 cards in your opening hand. And hopefully you guys understand that you're not going to be exploding with this deck, but you are going to win with this deck more often than not. If you're playing your cards right, you should be winning, unless you draw terrible, but that happens in every deck, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, please leave a like rating, comment down below what you think of this deck, any suggestions for this deck for other people, and all that good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, Infect the Xenon out. Have a good one, guys. Peace.